What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I want to talk about Shib in this video, and specifically talking about the metaverse. I mean, that's what is the news right now, and I know I've done a couple of videos on the Let It Burn channel, really talking about this, and just giving like some information or my personal opinion of what's happening here. And I wanted to reach out to some people to see what they have to say about it because I have some questions, and a lot of my community has some questions as well about about Shib the metaverse and what's the expectation of this, because as we look at Shiba Inu, we're noticing that Shiba Inu is not a part of the metaverse. Even though they say it's a part of the metaverse, it's not a part of the metaverse. We can all understand that Shiba Inu is getting the short end of the stick. But we wanted to talk about how, Shib can still benefit from things, but I still do want some questions answered. So this video is kind of a follow-up video, or like a combination, or should be attached to the previous tweet that I had about Shib the metaverse, and breaking down like two specific questions. So before we get started in this, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one, and make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to see any videos that I put on the Let It Burn channel, feel free to go over there and subscribe. Just type Let It Burn into the search bar for YouTube, and you'll find it. It'll come up. We got 13,000 subscribers so far, and I'm really excited to see where this goes from here. So let's first take a look at Shiba Inu, and Shiba Inu today is down by 5%. Right, there's a lot of things that are down in the crypto market. It's really kind of a bloodbath. If you haven't seen from my last video that I posted, it's not really looking too good or great at all. But we can look at it as sort of a positive, to where people can buy low. You can buy at some of these levels if you're looking to burn off, or you can just stack up Shiba Inu if you want to at some of these really low levels and gain quite a bit out of it in the end. The current market cap is around 14.1, $14.2 billion market cap. You're also seeing the volume that's actually up today because of the negative volume they were seeing going through it. We see 13% increase in volume. I did want to check out the amount of holders. So the amount of holders did go up today, but you can see that we are still down from the last time I looked at it. At least we were down about 65,000 holders, and we're still down about like 67 or something, 66,000 holders. So it hasn't really increased all the way back up to where it was, but you understand those were short-term holders, and we're looking at a lot of long-term benefits within it. So before I get into this full breakdown of everything that's going on and my questions, really, I wanted to preface this part of the video and let you guys know that I am a real big supporter of Shiba Inu. I don't mean to spread any type of FUD within it. I mean to get answers. And that's what you should all expect as well. It's not about pushing the price down, because the price is not, it's all psychological right now, because it's a short-term move that you're looking for with those comments. But if you're really looking for the price to move with Shib, it's more long-term. It's over the years. You understand that the price movement is not in the amount of people that buy it. It's more in the amount of uh, um, we burn off, right? The amount of supply we have. So understand that. And I always like to keep it, real on here, and, transparent, and let you guys know how I'm feeling about something. And if somebody can clear things up, you can feel free to clear things up. But there's been nobody that has been able to clear this up as to what they're doing with this. So anyways, let's go ahead and dive into this. So if you haven't seen, I put out a tweet earlier today, and I was waiting for Shib Queenie to respond. I put it out probably 2 hours ago. That's what it says here, a little over 2 hours ago. And I wanted to get Shib Queenie to respond. It's a 2-minute video to where I talk about Shib the metaverse, and I had really two like specific questions, to where I was talking about why don't you allow people to buy land with Shib, and why are you not burning Shib while also buying that land? So it's not really, I'm not really getting clear answers, right, from people that are there. They're wondering the same thing. There's a lot of comments that you go through, and they're wondering exactly why we're not allowed to buy with Shib, and why they're not using the native token. From what I heard and what I've read, if you want to check this out, go ahead and check out my Let It Burn video. I talked about the metaverse and everything. Um, but what I read about them using Ethereum rather than using Shiba Inu, is that they don't want it to tank. because they plan on basically taking the money and basically dumping it, right? Or giving it to someone. I guess they're going to pay people, and it makes sense that they're going to pay some people. It costs money to be able to build this stuff. It totally makes sense with the information behind it. But if it ends up being like a split between like everybody, and then Shiba Inu is capturing some sort of percentage of the sale of land as the land is sold twice and three times and four times and all of that, then it's really only benefiting Shiba Inu, or not Shiba Inu coin, but the ecosystem in a way, or the devs in a way, right? It doesn't seem like they're going back and reinvesting this into the ecosystem. From what I'm seeing, they're going to put some money into, I guess, the Shiba Inu game and all of that stuff, and it makes sense to be able to do that. But that could all be paid in Shib, and we will be willing to understand that. But to convert it from Ethereum, or just buy it in Ethereum, makes no sense. You want to be able to use the native token within the ecosystem, within the metaverse. It just makes sense. I understand that, you don't want to tank the coin, but there has to be a way around it, right? Create some sort of burn method to where you're raising the price as you see, we're selling this, and they're collecting the money or whatever. They may end up dumping the coin in order to convert it to cash, and spend the money however they choose, or pay their employees or whatever. But you also see the other side of things, to where we're burning and you can raise the price. So you tank the price, you raise the price, right? It keeps it level, something like that. There's always ways around it to where you can use that coin. And I feel like Shib is getting like the short end of the stick here. If you look at everything related to Shib within the metaverse right now, the only thing that Shib benefits from is the renaming of land, the renaming of Shiboshis. And if you're renaming these, yes, you're able to burn off Shiba Inu and whatever you spend, but you're spending your own Shib, you're spending your own money in order to do something that's outside of the norm, to rename these that you're going to end up selling, and they're going to have to rename it. And it would be great if it consistently had that flow. But we don't know if it's going to have that type of flow, and we can see $100 go down the drain every single time, and it ends up burning off just billions. We all know that billions is not enough. So that's exactly what I said in this video, was that billions are not enough. I didn't receive a response from Shib Queenie yet. I expect to see something. I mean, if I don't see anything, then okay, I understand. She may not have time and may respond later. It got 748 views. I would love for it to obviously get more views and more traction, so more people can answer it, because it just doesn't make sense to me. So I did end up seeing a response from Shib Queenie, which I talked about in my other video as well, that I guess the Shiboshis would have resulted in about 8 billion Shiba Inu that would have been burned by renaming Shiboshis. However, not everybody renamed Shiboshis. This was just quick math that they did. Now, I don't know what the actual rate was and how much was burned off by this, but I'm sure it's not the total 8 billion. I'm sure people just left it whatever it is, the numbers, letters, whatever it ends up being. But then you also have the land, which would be 100,000 plots of land or whatever, and it would end up being 80 like billion coins that you would end up burning off. And we all know that 80 billion coins is basically nothing, right? In one day, or in a matter of a couple of months. Yes, that's great for right now. We haven't seen anything of it, but we expect more from the devs, right? This is a missed opportunity, in my opinion, and other people's opinion. Someone else said it on my tweet and on my last video, was that it's a missed opportunity, right? You missed an opportunity to create a burn rate within this by allowing people to pay with Shib and burning off a portion of that Shib, right? You missed an opportunity, and to always have that resale and burn off Shiba Inu, right, at a certain price point or whatever it is. You end up burning off Shiba Inu as you go. This is a missed opportunity to where they could have developed something like doing all these transactions with Shiba Inu and having a 1% rate or 2% rate, but doing that with the land. So I think it's a missed opportunity, and I think as I step back and look at everything, I look at Shiboshis, I look at land, and I'm just thinking every second, I'm like, are they playing us? Are they playing the Shib holders and not giving us anything on purpose because they just want to profit from this? I mean, I don't know. I really don't. I'm not going to say that that's 100% true, but it's looking more like it every single day. Do you know what I mean? Am I wrong by saying that? I feel like as you take different pieces, the Shiboshis, the the plots of land, you take Shibarium, you take the entire ecosystem and everything, right? Shib is in the middle. Everything seems to be, benefiting from Shib. The lines are going out this way. They're going out. Shib is in the middle. They're all going out. But then what you see is Shib is still in the middle. As those lines are going out, nothing is coming back. There's no benefits from having bone, from having leash, from staking your Shiba Inu, right? It all goes to bone, right? It's not benefiting Shiba Inu in any way. So are we all getting played here, and basically forcing us to do outside methods in order to burn off Shiba Inu and not have them waste any money, right? I understand that you guys want to collect as much money as you can, pay off as much people as you want, and pocket as much money as you want, but everything that you're doing is not within your native token. Understand this, right? And I'll leave it at this because it is a 10-minute video. CRO. CRO has their native token, right? Crypto.com has their native token, Cronos. CRO. What do they do with that coin? Is anything in the ecosystem there benefiting from CRO? Yes, right? You can have things like nodes that are still benefiting from CRO. You can have things like the debit cards that are benefiting from CRO, the staking percentages that are benefiting from CRO, right? The overall full staking pool that you have is forcing people to stake CRO in order to get all of the other benefits underneath it. So why is something like that, something like a coin, like Cronos, jumping to this opportunity to give CRO such a high value? And that's why you see so much potential in where this is going and why I see so much potential. But then Shiba Inu doesn't even include its native token within its ecosystem. It's doing nothing. You literally can do everything you want with all of the other opportunities there, and Shiba Inu is doing absolutely nothing. You holding Shiba Inu, and everybody else doing everything, you would think that with Shib being the face of this ecosystem that it would have benefits. But that's the thing. Shib is just the face. It seems like it's just the face until we decide to put the questions forth and understand that this is a community coin. So if the community wants Shib to be the face and benefit from everything else, we should be able to have that. You know what I mean? So we need to make this known. And in any AMA and on Twitter, everywhere, we should make this known to let people know that and I kind of said that twice, but seriously, we should let this be known that we care about Shiba Inu, right? More than any other project that's out there that's within this ecosystem. Yes, all of those could be money grabs and you can get passive income and all of that stuff, but the people that are long-term Shib holders aren't benefiting from this. So why should they continue to hold something like that? Are you trying to collapse the ecosystem? What are you doing? Seriously. But anyways, I'll leave it at that, guys. I really want to know your opinion. I read all the comments from the last video, and I appreciate all of the great comments because people do say that this is straight FUD, and I don't want this to be FUD. I want to ask the real questions. These are the questions that need to be asked during the AMAs. And the crazy thing is, I can only ask one question. If I talk about the fact that if they support Burns, someone else needs to come up and say, well, what's the deal with this? What's the deal with that? We need to make sure that we press them big time because, again, it's a community-driven coin. We are the community, and they are not giving us what we want. They know better, right? They know better in collecting Ethereum for themselves, not using Shiba Inu as a form of payment in their own universe, which is crazy that you're not going to do that. You're just collecting Ethereum to be able to pad your own pockets. It just pisses me off every time I talk about it. Anyways, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm still bullish on Shiba Inu. I still hold Shiba Inu because I know that the community has got all of our backs. This is why I'm still creating the Let It Burn channel, why I'm still burning off Shiba Inu every month, why Shiba Burn token exists out there. There's just so many different benefits to burning off the coin, and if they won't do it, then we freaking will. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, definitely follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. We have a bunch of updates and a bunch of things that I put on there. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.